Okay, so hi, I'm Tab 69, and this is a sketchbook tour. I'm doing this because I thought it would be fun. It's not full, it's like only a few pages, but how long has this happened? I've had it for like over 2 years now, and I'm not even at the halfway mark. Yeah. So here's, I don't know, I'm bored. I'm doing this because I'm bored. This is the cover. Oh, and I'm filming this in my closet on top of an old dresser I had stuffed in here because I don't have anything to hold my phone. And so I'm using a bunch of like my hangers. I have my phone laid across 3 hangers horizontally, angled down at this. Okay. I don't know why the sticker's coming up. I got these two from like the same place. So I don't know what the deal is with this one. Yeah, I got this one from a friend. I don't know where most of these came from. So I can't tell you where to get most of these. This one also came from the same place as these two. These 3 I all got at a comic store, like nearby my house. These Pokemon ones, there's like another on the back, I got from a card shop because they were like, do you want some stickers? I was like, sure. They just give me a free sticker sheet. I put one of them on my 3DS too. So right here is this one. I'll put that there. Oh, and all of these came from an Etsy shop. I got like a Chico keychain, and they gave me a bunch of free stickers. And then these little flowers came from an order I got on eBay. I was getting Pierce the Veils, a Flair for the Dramatic CD, and the guy sent me stickers with it. This one, and these 2 also came from the Etsy seller. This I got in like a Valentine's Day thing for my mom. This one and this one came from a friend. This I got in like this tin full of Demon Slayer stickers that I got for like Christmas. This is like some receipt stuff, like in the background. This came from CDs again, Mac DeMarco and Tally Hall, and this was from a receipt from a CD shop. Tally Hall again. I think this was an Apple sticker. My mom got me this. I got this one from my world history teacher. This one also came from my mom, and this one she got like a set off Amazon. I got these. I forgot where I got these from. I went like out of state. There's a random store. This obviously like came with a Pokemon thing, like those tents. This one's from my mom. These Kirby ones and the SpongeBob one I got on a ray gun store. This I found on this one of the hallway floors in my school. And this I got at a local bookstore. I found this, I don't know where this bracelet came from. It has no meaning at all to me. Here's the back. My mom gave me this one, and I also got this one from the local bookstore. This again came from like Raygon. This was from the comic shop too. This came with my Panchigo CD. My friend printed this out for me. Maybe I should hold it there. My friend printed that out for me. This came with my April Self Affair CD. I don't remember what this is from. This is like something random. I got this from a friend, this from the comic store, and this from Raygun. And one of my grandmas got me a bunch of Garbage Pail Kids, and they were like half card, half stickers. And this came from the bookstore. This was from a friend, and this was from the Pierce the Veil CD. It's from my mom. Okay. The first, almost all of this is really, really ugly. Because it's like a lot of stuff from before. This is like freshman year, I think, of high school when I got this. Okay. I also take all my drawings out of another sketchbook and glue them into these big ones. Personally, because it puts a lot less pressure on me instead of ever to use a big one. And I like being able to put stuff in the background and add stuff into it, and I just like the scrapbooky feel it gives to me. Like, this is what like I usually use. Front. It's not finished, but it's usually what I use. Let me see what's in it. Is there anything relatively good? Here's some realism classes. Oh my god, practice. As you can see, some of them are unfinished, but I've gotten a lot better than whatever you see in here. Put that there too. Okay, this is the starting date. That's what I used to draw myself as, but I think it's really ugly now, and I would never do that again. This is a sketch I think I might have done in math class, and I don't know what I was really doing here. He's no one, he has no significance, and no importance. I just wanted to draw something. I don't know what this is for, I can't remember. I was testing out pen stuff here. Also, all this white stuff random. I just poured too much white paint out, and I wanted to use it. And obviously I started February 2024. You can see it's been 2.5 years, I think. Okay, here's the first spread out. This is an old OC I had, and like I've redesigned him a few others like a bunch of times, and it's so weird. No lore, because the lore keeps getting changed all the time. Can't remember what this is for. Oh, it's a manga. I forgot I had that name. Why did I buy that? This is just a random person. I used to just draw random people all the time. Like, mixed in with a little bit of my OCs. But now I just draw my OCs. This is a receipt from somewhere. I found this on the ground, like outside on my way home one time. I just picked it up. This was me trying to make like a humanoid version of an old teddy bear I have. I've had it since like literally the day I was born. My grandma gave it to me. And I've kept it since, and I cherish it very deeply. This is like a random doodle. I used to draw like a cat like this a lot, but I changed the kind of cat I draw, and I really don't like it anymore. I think it's ugly. I don't understand what this means. I remember drawing this at lunch with a few friends. It's kind of bad, but we had fun. It was funny. Again, mostly it's just random people. I think sometimes I would draw like guys I'd see on Pinterest. This was supposed to be like a humanoid version of the invested guy from Regret Evader, which I was really into Regret Evader at the time. And remember, this was my freshman year of high school. Okay, it's really bad. I wouldn't do this again, but I'd probably keep the hell out of my name scene. Not on the hat, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna cover this up, maybe, because like I started to draw a cleavage. I don't know why. I had a really big boob face in 8th grade. I was like, it happened in like the middle of the year. I was sitting there next to my friend in my English class, and they were like drawing boobs, and I'm like, you're drawing boobs? And they're like, yeah. You know you can just draw boobs, right? And I was like, holy shit, this is mind opening. And it was like a new thing. I didn't draw boobs really any time before, and so I started drawing a bunch of boobs. That's why I'm showing this sketchbook instead of the one with that stuff in it. Because I don't think I'm ready for that yet. These were some OCs at the time. I completely abandoned them. They have nothing to their names. They don't even have a name. This was like an old paper towel I used to like put paint and watercolor on. It's kind of dried out. There used to be a lot more colors. It used to be a lot more vibrant. Again, I found this on the road. I did not peel it off of a sewer drain. It was already off of the drain, and I just picked it up. Okay, if it already came off. I don't know if I need to censor that. I don't know if that would give away my location. This was some pens. This one, I think, was running out of ink, and so I thought it would be fun to try to split it in half. And it took a really, really long time because there was like so much fabric, whatever, and then like with so much ink. And like I got like some of like the fabric that came out of it in the other sketchbook. This is not the other sketchbook. It's like way bigger. It's got like a curvature now. It cannot fully close. And it's the length. Oh my god. My mom called and I had to end the recording. I don't know where I left off. I really don't. Okay, let's just go to the next page. Paint clumps. Money. I don't know why. More random people. This guy. He actually looks a lot like an OC I made. He was a completely random guy. Like, this OC. You can kind of see his face. That's the wrong face. Like, I didn't even mean... He wasn't even a character before. He was just something random. That's all. Kind of. Pokemon cards. Box set, the Mimikyu one. I think I got that in 8th grade. I don't know why I put this in here like a year later. From Hello Kitty Plus. And that receipt. I think these are Queso quotes. I watched Queso a lot in my freshman year while I was drawing. I don't do it a lot now because I get too distracted by his videos and I can't focus on drawing. And there's also so many ads on YouTube. If I could figure out a way to turn ads off for this video, I will. Because I don't think I'm going to make any money from this. And I'll only leave ads on if I'd make money from this. But if I can't figure out how to turn ads off, I'm sorry. I really am. Because this is not worth having to go through ads. This whole thing. But I also like looking at my style beforehand because it's so different now. This is a redesign of him. Just not colored in. And these are sketches from school, I think. This was another OC. I've completely abandoned him too. This guy's another OC that I actually haven't abandoned. He's been redesigned again, but this design has become finalized. Where is it? I'm so happy I brought this one over here. This is new design. It's the final one. I like this drawing a lot. I think I did really good. See that better now? This angle's horrible, and I had a better way to set up my camera. My phone is not even a camera. Everything else is just random people. This used to be an OC. I've kind of been up on him. I have a few more drawings of him in my other one. The boobs. This is causing a lot of self-reflection. This was practice with some limited colors I have, like a few limited pens and highlighters in my math class. I remember doing this in my algebra one, specifically. I passed with a D-. I have no clue how. This, I was just drawing random characters. I found this during a gym class. It was my walking around on the track field, including this. I think maybe this too. I'm not quite positive, but I was with some friends while I found it, and we made jokes and like give it a name, Jackie. Get it? Jackie. And this is just random errands I found laying around my house. no one has been upset that they're missing. And plastic. This one I still kind of like, actually. I started getting into FNAF when I had a FNAF phase. This isn't that bad. This isn't that bad of a sketch too. I think it was like my first time doing his side profiles. I was really proud of myself. Seal. I love seals. They're one of my favorite animals. I don't know why I've chose pennies and coins as a source of decoration and decor. I am not that rich to be gluing pennies in a sketchbook. I really need the money. But yeah. And this is just outlines of the glue from the plastic piece on the other side. This little star chains came from a belt chain I got from Hot Topic. Again, this was freshman year. I was really stupid, really ill-informed. It broke so easily. Like, oh my god. Don't buy belt chains from Hot Topic. They break so easy. I had another one, like another few. Those broke too. All of them broke. It's horrible. They're all horrible. These were just cute little watercolor sketches of animals I did randomly, and everything else is just completely random with no rhyme or reason. Okay, this is where I got to a point where I was really upset with my art style. This was like the last drawing I did. I know for a fact it was the last drawing I did in like this style. Because I was getting really upset at myself. I was like, what the hell am I doing? There's no progress, no process. I hit it all. I need change. This was me experimenting with colors. I don't like these drawings, but I like the way I use the colors. I really do. See? Can you even see all the colors well? This is horrible lighting. This is my closet. But yeah, this is a character, my OC, Mortis. He used to be named Otto, but I just recently changed it to Mortis. And I'm still working on the story. This design's really basic, so I don't have anything really for him. Doodles, Pokemon cards, random old bracelets I had. Oh, that came undone. This is still me experimenting with the style. This is another one of my OCs. These are all like a part of the same stories. Pretty sure this is the same person, Matilda. But yeah. There's another Lego piece. I was like this. I found this on the floor too. It's a track field. And this was something my sister gave me. That looks like that. Okay, this, the head's detached. That's why it looks weird. I don't know if you can see it. This I found on like the main road entrance to my school. In front of the main entrance. And I just picked it up and I took it. Glued it in here. This is coming undone. This is me practicing some more. You can kind of see like I reverted a little bit back to the old style. But I still kept some stuff from like the new style. Candy, just a bunch of more random people. I think I copied this off of like wanted to draw like a Monster High repaint I saw someone do with like Laguna. It was really good. I used to love Monster High a lot. My favorite, I would say, I think is Cleo or Draculora. This is kind of bad. This is like more OC doodles, but this guy went nowhere. This person's nowhere. I don't know what book this is from. It was from my creative writing class, and it was like, cut out some words or whatever. I forget exactly what it was for. I decided to take the extra paper towel because I thought it would look nice as background. I do think it looks nice as background still. Oh, and this is the kind of cats I like kind of draw now. I love this pen. It was like a pen marker thing, but it died. It died on me. And I stupidly threw away the kind of pen after a while, and so now I have no clue what pen it was. And even when I had the pen, I couldn't find it in the store. Like I got it from a Michael's nearby me, and I just couldn't find it at all every time I went. This is a lot better than everything in the past, like 2 pages. I still think this is not my best work at all. Like, there's so much stuff that needs to be changed. but I really love these pages. I really do, honestly. Some of my favorites. More of the star chain, except this time it's a little placed better. This was during October, as you could see, like with the date write-ins. Right there. I was trying to do Goretober, but I gave up like 10 days in. 10 to 7 days in, like a weekend. I think these are kind of cool. I think that's a little funny still. I think I did a little okay-ish job with the blood here. A little worse here, but I think I did good. I think I did good kind of the transparency here. And I still kind of like this drawing. This is Matilda, again. And this is Dakota, but this horrible drawing of her. She's supposed to like look really unconventionally attractive. What the fuck's wrong with me? You can barely even see anything. But it's like done so bad. She's supposed to be like one of the villains. Matilda's the main character. But yeah, it's just a bunch of random stuff. It's just like some beef jerky thing or whatever. In the background, I was listing, I think this is 10th grade, start of 10th grade. Yeah, start of 10th grade. I was listing off a bunch of like artists I like. And the art style changed. This was around end of summer, August. Yeah. This is some characters I had going on for a game I was trying to make. I used to make games on Google Slides because I couldn't actually program. And it was a lot easier for me to make just like a click-through game and just link it to another slide. But yeah. It was like, this one I think it was going to be like multiple different characters, multiple different paths, and it's all going to take place in like a building similar to the SCP Foundation. She was the daughter of some guy. They got in a car crash before, and they were taken in here, like, kidnapped. And the guy is in there looking for his daughter. This is one of the, like, a little mini boss. But I kind of wasted her. I have a better drawing of her design somewhere else. I think it's in the other sketchbook, maybe. It was very bright, it was very colorful. This was supposed to be him without a face. And he was, like, supposed to be kind of, like, stalker background type guy. But he was going to be good. This is me trying to draw me again. I hate this old persona. I really, really do. It kind of looks like a fursona, but it doesn't at the same time. I mean, nothing against furries, but I'm not personally. This is remnants from my first art fight. I know. I just said this was October. Art fight's in July. Which, attack me on art fight. I don't know if I'll my art fight card onto this, but if I don't, my art fight's tab 69. It's just that. But anyways, this was like a doodle thumbnail thing I did for an attack, part of an attack. This was part of a mass attack, and I really didn't like that mass attack. You'll see remnants of the mass attack later, but I really, really did like the mass attack. Usually I'll put drawings in after I'm done, so like drawings from different months will get mixed up and jumbled together on the same pages. I'd like go every 20 pages, but right now I'm trying to wait until I like fill up the sketchbook all the way. Because I think after I, like when I cut everything out, I get like a revised first like page nervousness thing. I don't know why. But yeah, this is also part of the same mass attack. This was just an attack. I was like, it was like an hour before art fight was gonna end. So I wanted to do one really, really quick. This, oh my god, this is supposed to be me, Cannon, and Wendigoon. And I was listening, I like used to watch Wendigoon a lot when I was in middle school, like 7th grade. And I was listening to the Creepcast thing, the Jeff the Killer episode, and they mentioned My Chemical Romance. And so I drew them, I guess, the cover for 3 Cheers to Sweeter Friends, because I thought it'd be funny. A lot of things are just paint swatches, because I used to do that a lot, but I don't do that anymore, because I've gotten used to my paint colors, and I'm just deciding to take jumps and leaps. Most of this is other random stuff. This is me, this is how I draw myself a lot more now. Me. Some old OCs that are way trying to rework. And it's just Slender Man, because I felt like drawing Slender Man. Here are some more drawings. Here's that little wrap. This came from the Chica Watson too. Chica Watson had like the person was really cool. This was also from the Pokemon card thing. I went back in here because I knew there's a lot of blank space here, and so I just decided to put it here. These I got in 8th grade too. I used to have Matsube. It's been a while since I've even like read the manga, but I have a lot of the manga. So like up to volume 21, 23. But I had Matsube. That's what I'm gonna call him. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. The pink haired guy. I had him, and I put these all on my bag, and I went to eat at a restaurant, and it fell off my bag. And I didn't notice until we were long gone. So I was like, what's the point of having these 3 without him in it too? And so I just decided to put them in here because they were just rotting away in the corner. But it's kind of started to rust. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's not that important though. More of those Kirby stickers. This I decided to list off a lot of artists I really liked at the time. Which I still absolutely love Elliott Smith, Blur, and Fiona Apple. But I still listen to all of them. I still like this. I still really do like this. But it's just me trying more. I was trying to use acrylic paints a lot more. This was just some freaky thing I did. It was really freaky. But I like it. I do really like this deer, actually. Can you see it? This is a lot better. This is getting around more to what my art's like now. Okay. This was like June, May, I believe. This was like February, January. I don't know. It probably says the dates on them. You could probably read them. But I was doing a bunch of references for artfight. How long ago did I mention that? I got confused. This is my first artfight. Yeah, I've also been coming back to this pages and gluing like a bunch of things in when I find them appropriate to be glued in here. This is my OC Juliet. Romeo, he's the guy I showed earlier who looked like the other guy beforehand. You can find all of these lovelies on my artfight, which is again tab 69. It's artfight right now. Yo, attack me, please. This also came from the little Chihuahua thing. They gave me like candies. This one, I thought this one was really, really good, but I didn't like this one that much. But to be honest, I don't like matcha that much. It's cute packaging though. I'm still really proud of this drawing. I really like the colors. Obviously, you can see here, and from the one I showed earlier, because this is the same guy, this is Kit, that I've got in them brighter, but I still really love the way I colored this and the color palette. I just still really love this drawing. I think this is really good. Even though I know I can do better, and I have done better since then, I still absolutely love this. My mom also gave me that one. It was like from a set from Amazon. I remember when this thing was going on. No, what is it? Smeagol? That was cute. This was during October. Okay, this is October. This is cut off from the July. I remember drawing this. I was really, really proud of this. I never used background. I don't really do backgrounds before, and I like just started doing them again. But especially not scenes or objects, and I still think this is really good. Like, it's not super good, but I'm still really proud of myself for it. Like, really proud of myself from it. This is an old tag from something. I know it's not from something I got anywhere near the time I did all of this, so I can't tell you where it came from. This Minecraft creeper. Where is it? I have it really close. Here it is. I had a Minecraft themed birthday party. That's right. My 17th birthday was Minecraft theme, and you weren't invited. Tisk. This was from my freshman year when I asked the teacher, my art teacher, if she could print out like a bunch of stuff so we can make a little cat cubes from something I found on Pinterest. Here it is again. I labeled one of them, and I think I cut these off from the labeled one. And I labeled that one so I could use it like a dice. I have another one. I have the big one of these. I got like 6 little ones and 1 big one. I didn't originally do that. The teacher did that as like an extra. It was like really nice from the teacher, actually. It was really nice. This was me practicing color theory also. I'm going to say that while I remember that. But I have a big one in there. Like a big one of these. And I put them in like a little oval thing I used to keep. Like I found an old packaged lip gloss that I'm not going to use, but it was still packaged. And so I tore off the package. And it was like oval. And so I put the big one in the oval and glued it into the sketchbook. And so when you shake it, it would move the thing around and it'd be like a makeshift 8-ball, but with the cat images. But somehow it got stuck to the page. And so now it doesn't shake. And I don't know how it got stuck to the page. It got stuck to the page like at least a month after I glued it in. So there was like no wet glue there. This is also Kit when he was a human. And this is little me. Little me. It's fucking little me. Aren't I cute? I'm only that's a joke because I feel like this makes me look like I'm in my mid-40s. This was part of that mass attack. Obviously, this wasn't the whole thing. It was much bigger. But there was one attack I ended up not liking, and so it's not glued in any of my sketchbooks. I threw it away. Sorry to the person I did that to. You can find it on my artfight. Tab 69. But I still like these all individually. Not much this one. I think I did a bad job with this. One time, fun story. My Roblox avatar, I had a queso body pillow because I thought it was funny. It's like one of 2 things I spent Robux on. Like about Robux, $5 worth of Robux one time in my life. That was like one of the only 2 things I spent it on. And I was playing Natural Disaster Survival, and like I got in an argument. I was like trying to rage bait this guy who's trying to spread Christianity because 1, I'm not Christian, and 2, he was going really hard about it. And this is like, I'm like, this is a little kid game. You should not be trying to force religion on little kids in a game. Like, this is Roblox. You're playing a fictional disaster game. But anyways, he was like, resort to Jesus. And I was like, Chica was Jesus. Because I was also dressed as Chica. That's the other thing I spent my Robux on. And he started calling me a pedophile. And said he bet I was jerking off right now to these little kids on the screen. Because I had a queso body pillow. And he wasn't even naked. It was just a picture of him standing fully clothed. Like, it didn't have him with the buff apron on or anything. Like, the only skin you could see was his hands and his face. So there's, like, barely anything sexual about the body pillow. And it's clearly meant as a joke. But he called me a pedophile. And he said I bet I was, like, sexually assaulting kids. He got so upset. It was, like, such overreacted on that guy's part. But the body pillow also got deleted, and I didn't get any refunded for it. Why didn't you refund my Roblox? This was like a year ago. This guy's cool. I'm gonna put. Should I end in? Okay, let me see. I know I wrote down a lot of these people's artfight accounts here. This one's Greedy Candy. Greedy for Candy. You can see it right there. I can't read these. Why did I do this so bad? I'll try to link all of their artfight accounts in the description or edit them up on the screen so you can attack them if you want. This is another one of my OC. Actually, I took a picture of like this section, but I put something over this guy because I don't really like this drawing that much, or at least the expression. I still don't like this drawing. The background. I was trying to draw backgrounds, but I sucked so bad at the background. This background sucks so bad. I don't know how I degraded from the last time, like at the bathtub, but this just sucks. But anyways, I covered this up with a quick doodle on another piece of paper, and I used this for an artfight reference. Which I like this drawing a lot. This is my OC, Carrie. She's an undead ghost, and this is her girlfriend, Agnes. And they're like a scientist, a really pale, evil scientist. and they just do evil scientist stuff together. Pokemon tokens, because I bought a lot of Elite Trainer boxes, and they like have so many of these, so decided to put them in there. I like the way these feels, and I thought the colors kind of looked nice and matched. This came from a Minecraft set. I just cut out little pictures in the box. There's a lot more of these in the other sketchbook, the bigger one. Which I've had that one for 3 years. It's much fuller than this, because this is where this ends. But it's a lot fuller than this, because it's like a main one. I use that one more. It's way bigger, it has so many more pages, and I put a lot of stuff in there because I want to get that one done. But I also like using this one, because sometimes I have like a bunch of drawings I want to use, like a spread or just a single page, but it's too small to fill up the other page. And so I put them in here. Or I think they'll just fit better in here. Yeah. All these like little stickers in here came from the same person who gave me the I got the Pierce the Veil CD from. Let me grab it. Here. This is it. This is my favorite Pierce the Veil album. It's the back. It's the inside. Oh. Here's the pamphlet. The pictures, at least. I'm not gonna. This is hard because my phone is like literally at my exact eye level, but it's turned in a way where I can barely see it, and like I can only see the side. This person's really beautiful. She's really beautiful. Hot Topic. This reminds me because I got a flare for the dramatic shirt from Hot Topic. Hot Topic has nice shirts though. And one of them, I've got 3 shirts from there. The Akira shirt, Pierce the Veil, and System of the Down. The System of the Down one's extremely soft and it's really nice. And it's like really nice to wear in the summer. The Flare for the dramatic one is completely fine. But it has been shrinking a small amount. Just a little bit every time it goes in the wash. But it's made out of the same material as the Cure shirt. But the Cure shirt is shrinking like crazy, okay? I got like a large because I like baggy shirts. And it was also like this pretty small size they had. I didn't want to get a small because I'm like, I can fit a small, but I prefer mediums or large. Especially at that time because I wasn't that confident. Like, especially in my body. And so they had a large, or it was either a small or an extra small. And so I just got the large. It's been shrinking like crazy. It's so crazy. And these are also lyrics for, I think, Cheap Bouquet. I'm not quite sure. But yes, that is this. This is done. I need to glue that down again. That was my sketchbook tour, my first one at least. This seems interesting to you. I'll do the other one, or try to, but I do this while I'm alone. I'd prefer to do this while I'm alone, because Brooklyn Nine-Nine was also kind of good show. It's okay. It's funny. I watched like the first 3 seasons, and then I stopped watching, and then I lost track of where I was at. So I didn't keep watching it. But it's okay. I liked it. I liked it well enough. Which is where this is from, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I didn't know it at the time because my friend gave it to me in 8th grade. I had no clue what it was at the time. Crazy. Came right back to it. Anyways. Yeah, I've mentioned artfight a few times. If you have an artfight, put your account down below what team you're on. I'm team comedy, so I'd prefer non-comedy. I'm not opposed to friendly fire though.